Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing some more. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Why was 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9. You know, I told that joke to my kids, and my kids were like looking at me crazy, and I was like, what?
It's not that funny.
Then they came back to me and told me a joke about why was 6 afraid of 9. And then they said, because 9, 8, 7. How you gonna start with... I said, you know what?
Y'all got that. Because I told y'all the same joke, and you said it wasn't funny. So I'm not laughing at your funky ass, backwards ass joke.
I had to sit here and test the camera, right? Because, you know, life is funny like that. Life is funny when you try to do something. Life be real funny. It just throws monkey wrenches into the situation. In case I do post this, because this is just a joke. I mean, well, I don't know if it's a joke or what. I'm just fucking around. But in case I do post this on the channel, welcome back to Mom Jeans. This is a blooper. I guess this is a blooper reel. I'm testing out the cinematic version of my camera because, damn it, I tried to do something extra. Tried to boost up the aesthetic and it caused me fucking problems. I swear. I don't know what this would be considered, but we'll call it a journal entry. This will be a quickie, journal entry number 15.5, okay? Because we got a 10.5, so we'll do a little 15.5. Hey. This journal entry is taking place on April 12th at 9:57 a.m. You know why? Because when I tried to use this cinematic version, I put my face all in the camera. Oh yeah, and then you can do this little thing where it locks on your face, right? So I was playing with all of that. The video was overexposed. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm trying shit out. And I was like, oh. Without testing it. So I didn't test it. And then when I put it from my phone, which it looked fine on my phone, but when I took it from my phone to my laptop, it was not, okay? It wasn't okay. So I was like,
No, Jesus, Father.
Father, can you hear me now? Father, hear me now. Father, okay, because I was like, no. I was mad, y'all. I was mad. And I was like, you know what, bitch? Breathe that shit out. Because my face, you couldn't see it. You couldn't see it. What y'all saw me post was by luck. It was by chance. And my pure talent to bounce back, bitch. Of course. And then I thought about it this morning. Because all last night, I was like, I was whining. I was being a baby because I was so mad. Like, I was like, damn. Because the thing about it, I already told y'all about how, like, I want to be genuine and I want to come to y'all real and upfront. I don't want it to be like fake shit. I don't like when people aren't as genuine as possible. I know, like, I already spoke to y'all about this. We can't always put 100% of ourselves online. I don't think that's healthy either. I believe in balance with every aspect of your life. However, man, it was just such a good take. Like, I felt that I articulated everything that I wanted to say in that video video so well. And I felt like if I were to refilm it again, then it would be inauthentic. Like, it would just be really fucking fake. So I just tried to like play with the settings on the phone afterwards. But I kept having, oh my God, it took so long, y'all. Oh my God, it took so long. I kept trying to play with the settings on the phone since I filmed the video already, right? So I would have to play with the settings, save it, airdrop it to my laptop, which took forever because every time you airdrop something after you edited it on your phone, it's like it does this whole like spinny thing where it says preparing, and then it takes like 20-30 minutes to prepare. Then you gotta airdrop it, then you gotta put it in your editing software to see if it looks the right way when you put it in the editing software. So every time I would get it in the editing software, it would either be too saturated or it would be too washed out because I put the freaking exposure too high and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm just winging this shit. Dang, man, I was so mad. Man, I was mad, bro. Just winging it. I'm just joking right now, but like it was making me mad. So I was like, you know what? After like the 6th time where I tried to like adjust them little things, these motherfuckers gonna get what they get, okay? No, I'm just playing. But yeah, y'all was gonna get what you get, okay? It just is what it is. I said, we're gonna just let it be because I'm gonna be me. And if I fucked up, it was my fault. I should have tested it out like I'm doing with this one right here. So remember, the point of this journal entry is test your shit. Test your shit. Sample it. Do something. Figure out what you do before you film it. Before you say all your lines. Nah, for real. You know, and it is what it is. It's like, yeah, listen, I should have been more prepared in all reality, but the situation for me is like, the lesson is yes, test your shit, but that's not really the whole part. I feel like this morning when I dropped my son off at school, I was like, you know, I was looking, you know, the weirdest things make me have these like epiphany aha moments. And I feel like that's a really important part of healing and like learning how to listen to your intuition is you have to really listen to the things that are going on in your brain. Like, there's so many distractions that are going on in the world right now to where when your brain is telling you something or your intuition is telling you something, your spirit is speaking to you through like your mind's eye. A lot of times we don't hear that shit because we got music playing, we got videos going, we got kids in the background screaming, we got a bunch of folks that we talking to on our phone, text messages going off, all this other type of stuff that is distracting us from what our soul is trying to express. So because of that, right? Because I needed more time to meditate, and because, listen, I got 3 kids and I'm trying to make sure it gets off to school in time. I got all of these videos that I be trying to film, which a lot of times I don't be getting them all done on time. But I do a lot, and I'm just trying to figure out, like, how do I make time for me? Because that was the biggest issue that I dealt with when it comes to, like, self-care, spirituality, manifestation, meditation, grounding, like, all of those things that I was trying to figure out how to do. The bottom line boiled down to the fact that I felt like I didn't have enough time to do it. So a lot of the things in my life over time that I've neglected, whether it be my health, my weight, my teeth, my skin, different things that have been going on, my finances, usually it's a situation where, I mean, my finances really didn't have an issue because that was the major focus. But all those other things I feel like fell by the wayside or were on the back burner because I just felt like I didn't have enough time to do it. And that's one thing that I've been very conscious about in starting to take better care of myself, starting to be more mindful, starting to have more self-care routines, going through therapy. All of those things are what I became aware of within myself that were causing me issues. So in the morning, that's when I realized the epiphany about this situation because I was still thinking about like the video and, you know, I was just thinking about life as a whole. When I drop my son off at school, we tell all the plants and the animals and all the stuff outside grand rising. And then I've started to listen with him to classical music when I drop him off in the morning. So I was driving and I was listening to this classical music, like different arrangements that they had on the playlist. I think it's like Apple Music or something like that. And I was looking in front of me at the traffic because I could either take him to school going straight and go through like the little downtown, old town area, or where I could turn to the left and kind of take a back way, just a different direction. And I was like, damn, I'm just gonna choose to go straight. Like, it may seem like it's more traffic right now, but I know when I get up there, it'll thin out, whatever. But the thought process of me deciding to go straight or whether I could choose to take a left ignited the thought process within me about how we all make choices, right? And I was beating myself up a little bit about the video, but I made a choice to film the whole video and like not check it, I guess. Like, I made a choice to film an actual video that was for the channel and it was important for the channel. I made a choice to film that before I actually tested out the settings that I was choosing. I was just winging that shit. And sometimes it's better to be prepared, but it's also good to understand that even if you are extremely prepared in a situation, even if you have everything in order, you feel like you got all your ducks in a row, you feel like if anything comes at you, you'll be ready. There's always like unforeseen circumstances that arise, and you have to be confident enough in yourself and like comfortable enough with your choices to not regret the things that you have done or to not regret the decisions that you made. Like the song You Can Go Your Own Way, where they say you can go your own way, that comes in my head because like everybody can go their own way. And sometimes when you take detours or you get sidetracked or you have like breakdowns, just say if you're on a road, I'm thinking of like a road trip terminology, but there are certain things that happen along this journey that we call life that you just can't change, right? I loved the take that I had on the topic of letting things go. I loved the way that I articulated myself in that video. I loved how I explained it, and I just felt like the flow was so on point that I don't care if it looks crazy, because that's just one of the detours that I have to deal with. That's just one of the flat tires that I've come across in this journey of figuring out how to do things. Now I know that I gotta test out the camera before I do anything. That's why I decided now this morning, I'm like, you know what, instead of me being mad about it, because I wasn't even really mad about it, I was just like, dang, like I was disappointed. I tried my best to fix it. I tried my best to get the tones back right because I look really orange and shiny, and I'm like, dang, that looks crazy. So I felt like, do I refilm it? Because I felt like the quality of the visual in the video may diminish the point that I'm trying to make, but I feel like that's only for people who are kind of like surface level, in my opinion. If somebody really like, and I understand definitely sound quality and visual quality is extremely important. I'm not saying that it's not, especially on a platform like YouTube where everybody's doing so much. You have to be able to make sure that you are creating an environment for people that's aesthetically pleasing. And I really do like the environments that I create, because this is just me. Like, look, chill out, okay? Chill out, baby. I'm just chilling. I'm a Pisces. I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. I definitely like things to look a certain way because Virgo is my opposite sign. So I'm very meticulous. I'm very detail oriented in certain situations, but I also just want it to feel like it's a comfortable flow for me. I want to feel a comfortable flow. So the aesthetic that I present to you guys is the flow that makes me feel comfortable. So in saying that and knowing that quality is important, I was like, dang, should I refilm this and make sure the quality is on point, up to par with my expectations, or should I kind of just go with the flow and hope that people get the point? Because what I was saying was on flow with my expectations. So it's like, you know, like what do I sacrifice in that situation? Do I sacrifice the authenticity that I felt in that video for a better quality visual? Or do I sacrifice the visual for a better quality message? And because of the fact that I am a message-based content creator, I create content that tries to deliver palatable messages to people. I felt like the message was more important than the quality. So I tried to fix it as best I can and do what I could. But then I just had to kind of like take my own advice and let it go and realize that sometimes you fuck up. Like sometimes you fuck up. Sometimes there's more preparation that's needed when you go into situations, and there are certain people who just learn through trial and error. There are certain people who learn through studying and then applying whatever they've studied, and there's certain people who do a mix of both, or maybe have a different method that I don't even know about or unaware of. So it's kind of about what you feel is most important in a situation. Like when I weighed the pros and cons and decided did what I felt I was comfortable sacrificing, it kind of showed the importance of where my focus is in that situation, and I'm comfortable with that. So I made a decision to go in that direction, just like I made a decision in the morning to go in a certain direction to drive my son to school. And I feel like if more people would decide, first of all, which direction that they want to go in, and understand that there's no guarantee that that direction is going to be exactly what they want, then I feel like if we can understand that about ourselves, then we can understand why other people decide to go in certain directions in their life as well. And it won't be such a critical moment, because I feel like people sometimes are too critical of each other, and we are very focused on diminishing someone's decision because that's something that we wouldn't have done, or, you know, belittling someone in their choices because we don't understand why they made the decision that they made. We can't do that. It's just, to me, something morally that does not work when it comes to a well-oiled machine of a functioning society. I feel like we have to have understanding of whether or not that person made the decision for this reason or that reason. It doesn't matter. They chose whatever they chose, and we have to just live our life and make the decisions that we feel like are best for us. That's just something that's been on my mind lately. That's why I made the video, but it was just kind of funny, and I came on here to just test this out to see what is going on, you guys. So I'm definitely gonna release it, and I might even release this video depending on how the quality turns out. I am so glad that you guys are here. As always, I love you. Thank you so much for your love and support. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Be sure to check out anything you need to know about me in the description box below, and leave me some comments. Let me know any times where you may have gone in a direction and something unexpected happened, but you understood and saw the beauty in the choice that you made despite what may have transpired as a result. And thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see y'all on the next video. Bye.